Now, if this is your first time on this channel, my name is Renzo Montiuti and I'm blessed to be the host. And on this channel, I go all over the state of Florida looking at new homes, resale homes, investment properties. We do informational videos, we do lives to give you guys the latest updates on what's going on here in Central Florida. And truly, if this is your first time, I want you to stop because this is going to be your home for real estate resources. Now, my name is Renzo. Like I mentioned, I'm the founder and team leader of the Satori Group. We recently just changed our name from the Montiuti Group, which is my last name, to the Satori Group. And what Satori actually means is a sudden realization of clarity. And that's exactly what we do here. We demystify this complicated process of real estate. We show you beautiful homes and make sure everything works well for you, your family, and doing the right process, especially if you're an investor as well on the number side. Now, today we're looking at a new construction home in an area that I have never been to or done a video on. And there are a couple reasons why. We are in Ocala, Florida, but this is an area called Rainbow Park. Now, Rainbow Park is gonna have quarter-acre lots, 20 minutes northwest of Ocala. And essentially, the reason I don't come out here too often is because there are other areas that are a little bit more desired. Now, the reason why we're here today is because there's a great opportunity. We have a beautiful new construction home behind me, but the thing is, this property is only $260,000 and it's gonna be coming with a metal roof, which is quite unheard of, especially at this price point. There's just so much value here with this property and it's really well situated in this area of Rainbow Park. So that's why we're here today, to show you a great opportunity. Now, this property features 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,322 square feet on a quarter-acre of land, no HOA, no CDD. No one can tell you what you can or can't do with this piece of land. In terms of location, we're only about like 10 to 15 minutes away from the World Equestrian Center. So maybe if you're looking for a property on a budget or an investment property and you want it to be close to this developing World Equestrian Center, this is gonna be a good spot. Now, we're only 20 to 25 minutes away from downtown, where you're gonna have your mom and pop shops, candy stores, Mark's Prime Steakhouse, the whole town square. It's not very big, it's not Orlando, it's not Tampa, but it's definitely a charming place to hang out, and a lot of Ocala goes to spend time there on the weekends. Now, one of the most underrated things about Ocala has to be the nature that it provides. You're gonna have Rainbow Springs only 15 minutes away from here in Denellen. Silver Springs is about 35 minutes east of us. And then you're gonna have Crystal River about 45 minutes west of us. So you have a lot of different options in terms of nature if you are someone who likes to go to the springs and hang out with the friends and family and eat some good food. Now, in terms of just daily needs, your Publix, your Chipotle, your McDonald's, your Longhorn Steakhouse, your malls, your shopping centers, your Lowe's, Home Depot, that's all about 20 minutes away on a road called Highway 200, which, is gonna have everything. Also medical facilities, movie theaters, you name it, it's 20 minutes away. So it's kind of best of both worlds. Now, at the end of this video, like I mentioned, Satori means giving you a sudden realization of clarity. And at the end of the video, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the price of the home. I'm gonna give you how much you can buy this house with, what the down payment looks like, how us as realtors do a great job at negotiating closing costs, and then also giving you a couple other insights into the real estate market, what's going on, and what we expect. So first and foremost, let's get you this property and start taking a look. So transparency, there is a dirt road here. You are gonna have this driveway that's gonna lead up to your 2-car garage. This is a concrete block and stucco home. So this is resistant up to 160 miles per hour wind. So you don't really have to worry about hurricanes. An insurance premium on this house won't be any higher than like $700. You have a metal roof, which can last you up to 50 years. So this is truly a home run when it comes to affordable living. You're also gonna have a nice front patio space. And now let's get inside. Now, stepping into the property, first thing you're gonna notice is the ceilings are a little bit taller in here. They're gonna be just around 9 feet. Below my feet, you're gonna have luxury vinyl plank throughout the entirety of the home. So for a property that's $260,000, it's definitely getting good value and good finishes as well. Here is gonna be your structured living room with your ceiling fan above, nice big window facing the north side of the home, overlooking the patio, the front yard, and just bringing in that natural light. All built-in LED lights in here as well. And then this is gonna be your kitchen. It's nice, you got the extended island here, the double sink, you got your faucet, you got your shaker cabinets with soft close and the crown molding. You know, all your kitchen appliances are here as well with the little pantry. So really for this price point, you're gonna have all the finishes you're kind of looking for, the granite, the cabinets, soft close, and really it's, you know, it has everything that you need. Now that's gonna be your sliding glass door. We're gonna go take a look at that a little bit later. And then here, we're gonna step into the master bedroom. Now this is gonna be about 15 by 13 feet to give you a perspective on the size. Here you can fit a king size bed. California king might get a little tight, so I just recommend a queen or a king size bed would fit well. You're gonna have a nice window facing the south side of the property. And then if you follow me here, you're gonna have the doorless entry into your master bathroom. Now you're gonna have your double sink with the granite countertop, the same that you saw. You're gonna have medicine cabinets here on each side, one for him, one for her. Your closet right over here. And then if you follow me this way, this is gonna be your actual toilet and then your walk-in shower right in here. So, you know, you got the typical things that you need for a master bedroom. And now, right off of the master here, we're gonna have our laundry room. Looks like washer and dryer does not come with the home, but that's something, you know, us realtors, we should be aggressive, either trying to get a credit for it and negotiate for it, or have them install it. You do have an AC that's gonna give you a warranty as well. Now, this is the garage. Nothing special about this garage. You know, it's just a traditional garage door opener, electrical panel, water heater. And it is actually good that your AC air handler is inside. It's a little easier on the condensation. Now, going to the east side of the property, we're gonna have 2 more bedrooms. Now this guest bedroom, roughly about 10 by 10 feet, and then you got this extra little nook area. So this is perfect if you want to put a little desk, work from here, window facing the north side of the home. You got your ceiling fan, which is a nice touch. You know, not all builders at this price point are gonna put a ceiling fan, and then you are gonna have your closet. Right over here, this is gonna be the bathroom that is split between the 2 guest bedrooms. You got your sink, your toilet, your tub instead of walk-in shower. And then this is gonna be the next guest bedroom. This is gonna be a little bit bigger, 11 by 10 feet, plenty of size for your kids, your friends, your family, your office, meditation space. And then, you know, this is gonna be your closet in here, window facing the south side of the home into the backyard. And then now, let's go look at the land. Now, stepping outside, 1/4 acre of land, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what can you do with a 1/4 acre of land? I don't know. You decide. You can do anything. You have plenty of room. Literally an Olympic-sized pool back here, cabana clubhouse. You know, the back neighbors did it right. They have a really nice fence. It looks like they got a pergola, they got lights, they got a playground. So they did a really good job over there. You have your well system right over here, and that's grabbing water from the Florida aquifer, filtering it, and then getting it into the house. And truly, this is a really, really good size yard. It's peaceful, it's quiet, you have your nature. It's a beautiful, new construction, affordable house. And truly, this house is for somebody who's looking to live a more relaxed life, still have access to everything, but maybe you want to get a property that's just a little bit more chill. It's a little bit more relaxed and good quality, and it's gonna last, and you don't have to be doing maintenance on it, you know, for another 5 to 10 years, right? You're gonna have, you know, your lawn maintenance and stuff like that, but besides that, this property is gonna be very efficient for you. So let's get inside. I'll get you the numbers. Let's go. So here we are at the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Now I wanna give you all the details. Now, first and foremost, I wanna let you know a little bit about who I am, what I do. My name is Renzo Montiuti. I am an Italian, Venezuelan, first generation American. My father's from Rome, Italy. My mother's from Caracas, Venezuela. And somehow they met in Orlando and had me and my brother. And here we are. I have been in the real estate business for 5 years. For the past 2 years, we have had a team called the Montiuti Group, but now it is called the Satori Group. And like I mentioned to you, it started becoming more than just my last name. We're really doing some great things and helping the community change and evolve. And you know, we wanted to give it a name that the agents and also people can be proud of, and also what we represent. So with that being said, you know, our 3 main things is we're always here to show you the best opportunities. Whether we're helping you sell a home or we're gonna help you buy a home, we're always gonna show you the best opportunities, whether it's in the form of an offer from, you know, if we're listing, or showing you the properties tailored to the specific criteria that you give us. And the thing is, we have so many builders and off-market properties, so it really helps get an understanding what exactly do you need, and we can pinpoint it to you right there. You know, and also a big part of all of this is real estate can be complicated. It can be confusing, and I believe a confused mind is always gonna say no. So that's exactly why we give you all the details so you can make a calculated decision. I tell my team all the time, we're not putting pressure on anybody. We give you all the details, we give you the guidance, we give you the wisdom, so you guys can make a decision for you and your family, and that's it. The second thing is we're here to negotiate the best possible deal for you. We have studied the best of the best to be able to negotiate good deals for our clients, and that's what we do. If you want to go see some past clients who have done it, check out our reviews on the Google business page. And then lastly, we're here to keep your money safe. I don't like to mess around. I don't want to ever lose clients' money, and I know it's not a good feeling because I work hard for my money, and I know you do too. So that's one thing that is non-negotiable. We let you know all the contingencies in place to keep your money safe. And also, if there are any risks involved, you're gonna know before you sign on the dotted lines. So just wanna let you know, those are our three main beliefs and what we systemize into everything that we do here at the Satori Group. Now, this property is only $260,000. You already know that. I don't know why I said I'm gonna tell you the price when I told you at the beginning, but $260,000. At this price point, it's not easy to negotiate because it's already such an affordable home, and quite frank, it does have a lot of good upgrades, finishes, the metal roof is rare. So those are things that to take into consideration. Maybe we can get 2,500, maybe we can get 5 grand, but I don't see us getting too much more than that, especially at this price point. And that's just based off experience. Taxes, you can expect to pay about $2,500 per year in taxes. But now, if you sign up for Florida Homestead Tax Exemption, meaning you buy this property, you live in it as your primary residence, what that means is that you can essentially deduct up to $50,000 off the taxable value of your home. So instead of paying taxes on $250,000, it could be $200,000. So that would be your new assessed value, which is something that is gonna save you hundreds of dollars per year, and it adds up. Now, if you're looking at this from a down payment perspective, hey, if I wanna buy this house with as little money down, what do I need to do? First cost involved, you already know, is gonna be your down payment, which is gonna be $9,100. Now that's gonna be your down payment. Whenever you buy a house, you also have closing costs. Closing costs are gonna be 3 to 3.5% of the sale price of the home. Now, let's go ahead and just say closing costs are 3.5%. On this house, it'll actually be like 2.5 to 3, but let's just make it easy. Let's say total out-of-pocket money that you need is $18,000 if you go FHA with 3.5% down. Our job as a realtor is to try and negotiate that extra $5,000 so you don't have to come to the table with, right? So really, you could buy this house with, you know, $10,000 to $12,000 realistically. Also, another thing that people do is they increase the purchase price by like $3,000, and then they get that $3,000 back in closing costs. So instead of paying more cash out of pocket, you increase the price, which that would make a $15 monthly payment change, and it'll get you that $3,000 back. So that's something that is very common in today's market, especially where rates are a little bit higher. But I will say with properties that are priced above like 280, there is more room for negotiations. We get closing costs covered for our clients and do the whole shebang. Now, with that being said, if you are looking at this from a conventional standpoint, 5% of $260,000 is $13,000, right? So now why the heck would I go and do a conventional loan when I have to pay $13,000 versus an FHA loan, which is only $9,100? That's about a $4,000 difference. So why would I do that? Well, the reason that you would do that is because once you have 20% equity in your home, that means you can take out private mortgage insurance. That means you can save yourself about $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 per year, right? Mortgage insurance can be anywhere from $200 to $400 per month, or even more, depending on your credit, depending on a few various things on your loan structure. So it's very important that you have the right lender who's gonna get you low PMI, but also, if you can, go conventional, so in the future, you can start saving that money in the back end. Now, FHA rates are a little bit lower starting out, just because of that fact that you're gonna have PMI for life. That's why you see FHA rates are always about 0.2 to 0.3 below conventional rates. Now, if you're looking to buy this as like a secondary home, maybe a vacation property, you would only need about $26,000, 10% down. And then as a investment property, I always recommend going about at least 20% down, which would be $52,000. So those are things to consider. This is a good investment property. If you're paying cash, you're gonna be having about a 12 to 13% return. And that's what a lot of people are doing these days. I have some investors from New York taking their whole portfolio down here, buying properties just like this, renting them out for like 15, 1600 bucks, and they're making about 12, 13% returns. Right now, people want to see 10% or higher. You know, if you're a fix and flipper, I don't even want to get into that, but you know, that is the whole gist of things. Also, if there are any veterans out there, you guys served, you guys did so much for us. Use your VA loan. It's a great benefit that not many countries give to their military men and women. So if you are a veteran, make sure to use your VA loan. It's a great benefit. It gets you into a house with zero money down. Have a good realtor to get your closing costs covered, and you're good. So with that being said, guys, those are the main core principles right here in terms of the finances. There's so much more detail that we're gonna go into, but if you call us, text us, go on our website, check out some homes, you can email us, whatever you wanna do, whatever preferred method of communication you have. If you're like me, like, hey, I wanna get this done now, call us right now. We can get you in touch. We can do a Zoom call. You can meet with one of our specialized agents and we can get everything going. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this one, make sure to go look at some past ones because we got a lot of cool houses out there. So I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.